with that, we are going to move on to our next performer, who is Fiddlin Pete Watercott. He is going to be performing two original songs of his own, and these are available for download. If you want to get them, you can message him. You can find him on Facebook, Fiddlin Pete Watercott, and I'll let him tell you a little bit about his songs. But I'm going to turn it over to him. Thank you so much, and I'll see you in a bit.
There you go. Okay. All right. Hopefully you can hear me. Thank you, Aaron. And thanks to all those good Dent gals, Aaron and Ann and Judith and Tiffany, for all the work they're doing here to put this all together. And so it's Earth Day, or we're celebrating Earth Day. You know, I go around when I walk around in the area of walking my dogs. What I do is I pick up other people's trash, and I'm just thinking, you know, like I think the way to approach these people is just to go to them and say, "Look, I'm really sorry that some careless person had left all these beer cans out there that I had to pick up, and I would just feel terrible." If that diminished your experience here in Inyo County. I can't believe it, you know, with these people that would do this to you, but I hope you enjoy your stay. So I think that's going to be in my line. So the first song I'm going to do is a song that I wrote as part of it was a competition, a songwriting competition for Yellowstone Park, celebrating, I think, see, it was 1972. Boy, that's not. Might have been the 150th anniversary of the park, which was our first national park and the first national park in the world. So here's my tune, Yellowstone. And I wish I had those Diaz Lake drummers with me right now, because I need this beat going through the whole thing. Something like this. Close my eyes, I see Flathead and Sioux, Nez Perce, Blackfeet, Shoshone and Crow, razor sharp obsidian points on their arrows, racing through the air off their bighorn bows. Lewis and Clark sought a westward course, they never journeyed up to the Yellowstone source. John Coulter traded on the Yellowstone and Snake, first white man to see the great Yellowstone Lake. This vision of freedom is something I share with the bison and the elk and the grizzly bears. Just knowing there's a place still wild and strange. I'm returning with the wolf to the Yellowstone range. First came the trappers and the fur traders, next prospectors searching for gold. Maps were drawn up by the fortune seekers, far and wide the great mystery told. Jim Bridger talked of a fantasy land where hell bubbles up through the steaming sands. Rivers run so fast our bottoms get hot, hard to believe what is real and what's not. This vision of freedom is something I share with the bison and the elk and the grizzly bears. Knowing there's a place still wild and strange. I'm returning with the wolf to the Yellowstone range. Woo! federally funded. Back in the year 1871, they brought along artists, and with photographs they proved the wonders of Yellowstone to everyone. Just a year later, Ulysses S. Grant, serving as our 18th president, dedicated Yellowstone to be set apart, making it the world's first national park. This vision of freedom is something I share with the bison and the elk and the grizzly bears. Knowing there's a place still wild and strange, I'm returning with the wolf to the Yellowstone range. Ow! Bison shall roam and the deer and elk play, to honor this gift given by our ancestors. Preserve it for the children of some distant day. This vision of freedom is something I share with the bison and the elk and the grizzly bears. Knowing there's a place still wild and strange, to the Yellowstone range. Oh! All right, I hope y'all were able to hear that. I feel like I'm just all here by myself in my little music room. Anyway, I was going to do a second song. This is another song that I wrote several years ago. We had a really beautiful wet snow year, wet winter. I think it rained about 11 inches in Bishop. And the wildflowers were magnificent. I remember talking to Kathy Nolan. She was out riding horseback in the Inyos and saw cactuses blooming. Cactuses that only bloom normally once in every 50 years. So, in my lifetime, I will never see this cactus blossom. And it's so rare. So now here we are. We've had a dry winter, and it's a little depressing. We're in a drought again, but the thing is, we should never forget. The desert is very resilient, and the plants in the desert are accustomed to this. And even though we don't see it today or this spring, there is life out there, and at the first opportunity it's going to just jump out and be there for us to enjoy again. And that's the way it was several years ago when I wrote this song, because just like Lazarus, the desert come back to life. Just like Lazarus, the desert come back to life. That mean old drought went on so long, left the earth all parched and dry. But just like Lazarus, the desert come back to life. Now the skeletons of the plants, like bones bleached in the sand. The skeletons of the plants, like bones bleached in the sand. But now they're bursting with new growth. Wildflowers paint our land. rabbit. Time for bunny love. The she rabbit to the he rabbit. Time for bunny love. Well, there's so much great green bunny food. Let's praise the Lord above. The she rabbit to the he rabbit. Time for bunny love. Oh, just like Lazarus, oh, the desert come back to life. Just like Lazarus, oh, the desert come back to life. Well, the battle drought went on so long that the earth all parched and dry. Just like Lazarus, well, the desert come back to life. Road runner racing by, meaning he likes to eat and run. Road runner racing by, meaning he likes to eat and run. Well, you see him for a moment, you just blink and he's long gone. Road runner racing by, meaning he likes to eat and run. Now the rattlesnake samba dance, she likes that shaking sound. Rattlesnake samba dance, she likes that shaker sound. Oh, but when you hear that rattle, well, you better look around. Rattlesnake samba dance, she likes that shaker sound. Oh, just like Lazarus, the desert come back to life. Just like Lazarus, whoa, the desert come back to life. Well, that battle drought went on so long, left the earth all parched and dry. But just like Lazarus, the desert come back to life. Whoa, look out now. Well, the LA City man, he don't know what to do. No, the LA City man, he don't know what to do. First he take all the water, now it might drown him too. The LA City man, he don't know what to do. Come on, desert. Well, just like Lazarus, the desert come back to life. Just like Lazarus, the desert come back to life. Well, the battle drought went on so long, left the earth all parched and dry. Just like Lazarus, the desert come back to life. Just like Lazarus, just like Lazarus, just like Lazarus. Come on, desert, hang in there. I know you're gonna be back someday. I just can't wait to see all you little plants growing again. Oh yeah, I'll be waiting. I'll be waiting and I'll be waiting anxiously to see you again. Come on, desert, come on back to life. Oh, just like Lazarus, just like Lazarus. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Pete. That was really wonderful. And thank you again. Pete participated in our first performance as well from his music room. And it's so great to have you again, of course. Pete is an institution here in Inyo County, and we are so excited to have him supporting our performance series. And we cannot wait to have him in person.